Okay, this is how I make manicotti, and I do it for a freezer meal. I do it for my friends that are having babies. So you start out with a disposable pan. I mean, you don't have to, but that's what works for me. I'm gonna put the phone right here. Okay, and I have a crock pot full of sauce. So that's how I cook my sauce. I made another video showing how to do that. But what you're gonna do first is just get a ladle. You're gonna put sauce down in the bottom of the pan. This is mostly so the manicotti noodles don't stick, okay? Oh, it's hot. Okay. So there you go. So you just put a little bit in, you can see, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. And then, oh, I forgot. If I pause it, it'll stop the video, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here. Okay. We are gonna go over here, and sorry my kitchen is not clean right now because I'm making a billion different things for dinner right now. Okay, so then I'm gonna get a bowl. I'm gonna put, this is 32 ounces of ricotta.
Can I have one after dinner?
After dinner, okay? I'm making manicotti. Hey, why don't you guys go find Dada? I'm trying to make a video, please. Go find Dada, okay?
You're gonna make what?
Manicotti. Okay. So then I put 32 ounces of the ricotta cheese, just a whole container, in the bowl. And then I like to do pesto. So this is just a small jar of pesto. I'm gonna put it in because I feel like ricotta cheese doesn't have a lot of flavor. So this is gonna give it more flavor. So I put the whole jar in. This is 6 ounces. Okay, and I'm gonna stir it up. I'm also gonna add just a little bit of just the powdered Parmesan cheese because I feel like it melts better. So about 1/4 of a cup. Okay. Mix it up. Okay. Okay, and then I just got manicotti noodles. And just open them up. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then you can also put a little bit of mozzarella cheese in there, but you don't have to. Maybe I'll put like about a handful, so about 1/4 of a cup. But I like to put the mozzarella cheese on top. Woo! You guys are being really loud. The kids are like all entertained until I start to do a video, and then they want to scream. All right. Okay. Okay. So I put it all into just a Ziploc bag. Okay. And then I'm just gonna cut. I need a paper towel. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut a little corner off. Okay. So you just cut a little bit off, okay? Just the corner off, kind of like you would like if you were doing like piping frosting, okay? And you're gonna get the manicotti, and you're just gonna put, see that? Put that in, and you're gonna squeeze, okay, until it's full. So you usually do like each side. Okay, see it's full, and then I'm just gonna put it down here in the pan. You guys can see. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then, I wish this would let me stop because I could pause it. It's okay. This is really quick. So when you're doing it with this bag way, it is really, really fast. And you don't have to cook the noodles. They're uncooked pasta, but you put the sauce on top and then you cover it with foil and it steams it while it cooks. So it saves the steps, so you're not having to boil the manicotti, and it makes manicotti way easy to make. And so normally you would, after you're done with this, you would put cheese over it, put foil over it, and bake it for an hour. But at 375, sorry, but so what I do is instead I take it all the way up to where you're gonna bake it, and then I just put saran wrap on it, and then I put foil over it, and I put it in my freezer, or I bring it to my friend for them to put in their freezer. Oops. Sorry. Making noodles for my kids. Okay. And then they can, I do it for my friends when they're gonna have a baby, so then they can, whenever they're ready, they can have a meal. Because I know a lot of times, like when you have a baby, everyone brings like food right at the beginning. But it's like after your baby's a couple weeks old, I feel like that's when you really need it, because that's when you're really sleep deprived. And you're just exhausted and you're like, oh. So that's why I do it that way, so that they can have a meal for when they're really, really need it, and they can choose what day. Okay, so just keep putting it in. Almost done. And I don't know if I'll be able to fit the whole box in there, which is okay. It's only like $1 for this whole box of manicotti, so if you don't use them all, it's okay. You can let your kids use them as binoculars or whatever. You could also do this in a smaller pan and do like 2 portions, you know, for, this makes quite a few. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, you're giving them 11 manicotti, so this is kind of a big meal. So you could definitely do like, you know, 6 and 6 and do 2 different ones. Okay. So yeah, I still have a lot left, so I'll probably make another one and throw it in my freezer. Okay, so then we're gonna wash my hands. Okay, then we're gonna go back over to the crock pot. Put some more sauce on top. I made my sauce watery, so you wanna add like a cup of water to the sauce. Because the pasta is going to absorb it while it's cooking. Poo-poo. Got it on my counter. I'll wipe that up. Okay. So I make just like a big crock pot full of sauce, because then you can even just freeze the sauce after you're done and keep it in there for when you want to have just, you know, like spaghetti, or if you want to make lasagna, or you can eat it. So whatever you want to do. You want to put a good amount of sauce in there. Okay, so I cover it up until do you see it's completely covered and you can't see anything like that. I mean, you can't see any noodles. Oh, you guys can see my, sorry, I just gotta wipe this up. Do not want this. Sorry, tomato sauce will stain granite, so don't want that. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here actually. Okay, sorry, you guys are gonna see the ceiling. Okay. And then I'm just gonna put mozzarella cheese over the top. To cover it. Okay, there we go. And you're done. Super easy. $3.75 for an hour if you're gonna bake it. If you are freezing it, then just write on the foil. I write on there and tell them that they need to 24 hours before they want it, just thaw it out so they can put it in their fridge and thaw it for 24 hours. And then take off the foil, take off the Saran wrap, put the foil back on, bake it for an hour for $3.75. So there you go, super easy. Bye.